Amazon, Walmart.com, NewNordicUSA.com, or at your local CVS.
The following is a presentation of WRDN Sports. Welcome to the Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com. Now, with today's Panther Preview, here is Brian Winnekins.
From the Bauer-Built Sports Complex tonight, boys high school football as Durand-Arkansaw hosts Stanley Boyd in a Clover Belt matchup. This is the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. For the Panthers, 2-4 in the Clover Belt, 3-6 overall after their 48-18 loss to Mondovi last week. Meanwhile, for Stanley Boyd, they're 5-1 in the conference, 8-1 overall. They had a big 49-6 win over Elk Mound last week. For Stanley Boyd, Carter Eisenberger, their quarterback, averaging 185 yards a game. He has over 1,200 yards passing, 19 touchdowns with 4 interceptions so far in the season. And meanwhile, Rudy Kletch is the leading rusher, 309 yards rushing so far this season with 7 touchdowns. And favorite receiver for Eisenberger, Cole Brenner. He has 418 yards in receptions with 7 touchdowns on the season. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, Brett Bryden, he has 758 yards passing, 10 touchdowns so far on the season. Joey Baker, leading rusher, with 86 yards so far in the season. And Jackson Weiss, the leading receiver, 374 yards on the season with 5 touchdowns. But a pretty high-powered offense for Stanley Boyd, and the Panther defense going to have their hands full tonight. We'll talk with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer about Stanley Boyd and about last week's game as well against Mondovi. On the way, well, we're going to tell you who won where, who's playing where on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. That is coming up next on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. Yes. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com as we get ready for tonight's Durand-Arkansaw Stanley Boyd boys football game. Let's run down scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Girls volleyball from last night. Durand-Arkansaw, they defeat Elk Mound 3-1. Congratulations as well to the Lady Panthers. They are the Dun St. Croix Conference volleyball champions this year. Colfax, they defeated Boyceville 3-1. Spring Valley, they win over Glenwood City 3-0. Oliva Strum defeated Augusta 3-0. Melrose Mindoro over Independence Gilmanton 3-2. Alma Pepin, they win over Osseo Fairchild 3-1. Tonight in boys football on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard in the Clover Belt Conference, along with the Durand-Arkansaw Stanley Boyd game. Neilsville Granton is at Elk Mound. Fall Creek hosting Mondovi. Regis is hosting United Township. Dairyland Conference boys football tonight. Augusta hosting Whitehall. Melrose Mindoro at Blair Taylor. Independence Gilmanton travels to Cochrane Fountain City. Pepin Alma is at Oliva Strum. Meanwhile, in the Dun St. Croix, Boyceville at Colfax, Elmwood Plum City hosting Clear Lake. Spring Valley travels to Glenwood City. Webster is at Turtle Lake. And in the Middle Border Conference tonight, Osceola at Altoona, Prescott hosting Ellsworth, Baldwin Woodville on the road to St. Croix Central, Amory plays at Somerset. That's what's happening around the area tonight on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. You can follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard on the sports page of our website at realcountry1430.com. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther preview, we're going to talk with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer about last week's game against Mondovi and tonight's final regular season game against Spring Valley. That's coming up next on the Advent Health Panther preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN.
Have you done anything to feel whole today? Did you get moving? Did you stay connected? Did you gift yourself a moment of peace? No matter what helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support you with world-class expertise and whole person care to keep you healthy and happy in body, mind, and spirit for your whole life. Feeling whole always begins at adventhealth.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. And as we get ready for tonight's Durand-Arkansaw Stanley Boyd boys football game, joining us right now, Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer. And coach, well, let's first talk about last week against Mondovi. It's kind of been the same story this year. The big play just gotcha.
Yeah, we played good defense for, like on our first drive, we were not stopping them. We couldn't quite get a 3-and-out, but we were kind of containing them, and they would get a first down and then make them snap again. And in high school football, the more snaps you make a team have, the greater chance they're going to make a mistake, maybe a turnover, wrong blocking assignment, whatever, and then you can get off the field and offense goes on. But we made a few stops, and then the big play, like you said, especially after the first drive. So we did some really good things on defense, but again, it's the big play, and when you got a lot of young guys, that's going to happen, and that's what's happened all year. That's kind of been the story of our season on defense.
And as we look back over the year, are you at least happy with the fact that the boys are learning something? Because we've only had one or two seniors out there. I mean, varsity is so different from JV, and sometimes I think people don't understand that. It's faster. It really is faster.
It's a lot faster. The guys are a lot bigger. Everything is it's 3 times faster than a JV game. So the experience these younger guys are getting, you can't beat it. You don't see this in practice. You don't see it in a JV game. So they're learning as you go. This is stuff that will pay dividends next year and following year for the sophomores. They're going to be a little bit ahead of the game now when it comes back to next year. So, it's tough this year. It's frustrating. We feel like we're playing against kind of boys against men once in a while. As these guys get bigger and stronger and faster, they're going to see that. Maybe it's going to be our turn to turn the tables in a couple of years here, and we're able to do the same thing. So it is. We try to keep them, motivated and positive, and make them see the benefit of the experience they're gaining, and hopefully that's something we can take into the next few years.
And how hard is that to keep them motivated and all? I mean, they're teenagers. After a while, I'm sure it's like, we can't do this. How do you keep that motivation going? That we get it, it's rough. We think it's, we agree with you, but just hang in there. Yeah,
we do. We try to address that because when you're, we've had some pretty rough scores. There's no question about that, and it wears on you, and you wonder how much more of this they can. They can take, and these kids are, they're used to growing up in sports and competing, and you want to win, and when you get a few bad scores like this, that can kind of wear on you. So we're doing the best we can to stay positive with them, whether it's on the sideline in a game or at practice. We just, let's keep trying to get better. That's kind of been the theme, is let's do something better this week than you did last week. So we're trying to build on that. I can definitely see some improvement in some guys, some of the younger guys. They're getting better. So, that's something we're going to just emphasize. And we do that when we watch film on Monday. We kind of show like, hey, look what you did this game. In the previous game, you weren't able to do that, or you weren't doing that. So that's a step in the right direction. So, yeah, it's good to stay, or we need to stay positive and hope they stay positive. And just we emphasize, come out, play as hard as you can, and let's see what happens.
Tonight, taking on Stanley Boyd in the final game of the regular season. Their offense looks pretty high-powered from what I see.
If you look at Stanley this year, they were kind of in our shoes 2 years ago. They had a lot of sophomores playing, and they didn't win a ton of games, but they had a lot of guys gaining experience. So that's kind of where we want to go to, is get to that. They have 17 or 18 seniors, and they all pretty much, I think, all play somewhat. If they're not starting, they're the backup. So This is a class they say they've been waiting for, and they beat a very good Mondovi team. They took Regis right down to the wire, so they're legit. They're a highly ranked state team in Division 5. They're going to make some noise in the playoffs. So yeah, we know we're facing a great team. The competition we've played this year has been extremely good. Our conference is outstanding. Our non-conference games, the teams have been outstanding. So yeah, we're up against the wall, but we're going to come out and we're going to fight and battle as much as we can. And they do have some speed; they can score a lot of points, and we're just going to come out and play the best we can.
And even on the again, when you have that many seniors, they got a high-powered offense, but they also have a pretty darn good defense too. They
are very good on defense. They're big. Their offensive line is big, which means their defensive line is big because it's the same guys. They have good receivers, good backs, and a lot of those guys are playing D-back and linebacker. They're aggressive. They're well coached. So yeah, they're a very legit team this year. They're outstanding, and when you get 18 seniors like that, you're probably going to be pretty good because that's a lot of experience and a lot of size and strength they're bringing back. So yeah, they're a good team, and like I said, they're going to make some noise in the playoffs.
So because of that, for the game plan tonight, are you going to try and let's just keep things basic? And again, we want small victories here.
Yeah, yes, we don't add much these last few weeks. We have not added much in as far as plays on offense. There's obviously a couple tweaks we make and maybe a specialty play we put in, but we just try to get better at what we do and correct the mistakes on what we do, whether it's offense or defense. On defense tonight, we're going to be very basic because they go no huddle. And they are going to the whistle will be blown, and they're back on the line and they're ready to go. So it's hard to adjust defense or call a different defense or call a blitz. We just got to get back up off the ground, get ready to go, and play the next play.
That's teams that do that. That is always so difficult. As a coach, do you try to say, okay, you're going to keep it basic, but here's plays A, B, C, and D, and you guys, I might yell something, and you know what that is.
Yeah. We worked hard on them recognizing formations and plays they like to run out of certain formations. They're going to run 3 or 4 different formations, and we kind of go all week. Here's the plays they like to run out of this formation, and here's what they like to run out of this formation. So that's something we work on all week. I probably won't be able to do much yelling because by the time I recognize it, they're going to snap the ball, and we just got to hope they recognize it and they're in the right spot. And
how do you measure the human spirit? In pounds? In milliliters? In the distance traveled between yesterday and today? Or maybe there's no way to measure the human spirit because, as you remind us every day, it simply has no limit. Learn more about how we care for your whole body, mind, and spirit at adventhealth.com.
And welcome back to the to the Barberville Sports Complex, the American Legion Post 181 presenting the colors tonight. And a special welcome to the men and women serving in the military listening to our broadcast tonight on our website at realcountry1430.com. We'd like to say thank you for your service. We hope tonight's broadcast brings you a taste of home wherever you may be serving. And thank you to Adam Super Service, your Partners Network Car Care Center Durand, and also Prime Realty of Durand, the area's #1 home seller. Visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. Also, a special welcome to those of you watching our broadcast on NTech Channel 99 and the Durand-Arkansaw School District YouTube channel and our streaming video service at our website at realcountry1430.com. Enjoy the broadcast tonight, and thank you to the Wisconsin Soybean Marketing Board. They are the sponsors of our streaming video service. Panthers did win the toss this evening for the Site-Fourth auction first quarter, and they deferred, and so the Stanley Boyd Orioles, the Orioles, they will be receiving here in this Site-Fourth auction first quarter. Senior night here at the Bauer-Built Sports Complex on a beautiful Friday evening. And a reminder, because of the very dry weather that we've been having, and also because of the windy weather, reminder there are burning bans in effect in Buffalo and Dunn counties. So please keep that in mind. But another beautiful night. I was talking with John Kohler a little bit earlier today, and he's like, we haven't had to wear our winter coats once this year. And I'm like, you're right, we haven't for this year's football team. So another beautiful night here at the Bauer Built Sports Complex. If you are nearby, come on out and join us this evening. Throughout the night, we'll also be thanking our high school sports sponsors, and these are the businesses and organizations. Without their help, we would not be here tonight. So please thank all of our sponsors, including Heike Pharmacy, where flu and COVID-19 shots are now available. Call or visit Heike Pharmacy, downtown Durand, for more information. Durand Smokehouse. For all of your grilling needs, visit Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Don't forget to ask about those beef and pork bundles, too. Also, 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building a smart fiber optic community from the ground up. Find out more. Visit WWT.coop. Provisions Health, 3rd Avenue West Durand, changing the way you experience healthcare. Visit provisions.health for more information. Also, Durand Napa. Visit Durand Napa for custom hoses, bulk fluids, filters, tools, and all the parts you need to keep the equipment running on the farm during this harvest season, farmers. And also new at the Durand Napa location is Riverview Auto and your new Napa Auto Car Care Center in Durand. Alcivia Co-op, a leading member-owned agriculture fuel cooperative serving Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Illinois. Visit alcivia.com for more information. And also the Cell Block. Visit the Cell Block for daily and weekly specials. Of course, tonight, being at Friday night, it's always the Friday Fish Fry at Cell Block, downtown Durand. Again, please thank all of our sponsors as they make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for their support, because without these businesses, we're not here tonight. So please thank them for their support. Panthers in their home uniforms, the purple uniforms with the white numerals, gold helmets. The Orioles in their road uniforms, the white uniforms, orange pants, orange numerals, and black helmets. The Panthers will be going from right to left. The Orioles left to right here in this Site4th auction first quarter. Site4th auction, visit them online at site4thauction.com. You can give Chuck a call, get that online auction set up, or even a traditional auction as well with Site4th Auction of Mondovi. All right, here we go. We are ready to go this evening. And here we go with the kick, and we are underway. Taken at the 20, on the far side to the 25. Oh, it's a reverse. It's a fumble on the reverse. Who's got it? I think the Panthers have it. They did the reverse, and I think the Panthers came up with it. Who's got it? A big scrum going for the ball. And they do. Well, that's what Coach Rosemeyer wanted. He goes, we got to have something positive happen early on. That's exactly what happens as the Panthers come up with the fumble. So the Panthers in business, and they will start 1st and 10 just inside the Oriole 29-yard line. So Panthers come to the line. Brydung will be waiting for the snap. Single wide receiver left and right. Mack is the wingback on the right of the formation. And Havens is also in the backfield, and play action. Over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Pass intended for Weiss. And nice coverage by Carson Hodowanek. Hopefully I said that right. And so 2nd down and 10. Well, you get the break here, and so now the Panthers, they got to get something out of this. They got to get something out of this here after the fumble on the opening kickoff. So Panthers to the line. 2nd down and 10. 2 wide receivers here on the near side from the far hash. Mack comes in motion. Nope, that's number 11, and that is Luke Weber. Tries to get around the corner, and he's going to lose yardage. And on the stop for the Orioles, Madmar. So it'll be a loss on the play. Back to the 30-yard line. Third and now a long 11, almost 12.
Third down and 11 from the 30.
Now 4-down territory, obviously, for the Panthers. So Panthers to the line, this time on the near hash. 2 wide receivers now on the far side. Weber is the wingback here on the left of the formation. And it's going to be play action. Bryden going for the end zone. And overthrows Weiss. And so 4th down coming up.
4th down and 11.
Well, now you just got to get the first down to keep that drive alive. And so Panthers now to the line. 4th and 11. Single wide receiver here on the near side. Trips right. 3 wide receivers on the right of the formation. Bryden back to pass. Looking. Going for Yankee. Overthrows Yankee. And a flag comes in. Pass interference. The Panthers are going to get the first down. Pass interference, Stanley Boyd. Now remember, this is not from the spot of the foul. Now wait a minute, they may not have enough for the first down. Nope, that's 15 yards. Okay, so it is. So it's a 15-yard penalty and automatic first down. So the Panthers catch the break, get the first down, 1st and 10 from the Oriole 15. For some reason, I thought it was only a 10-yard penalty. Nope, it's an automatic first down and 15 yards. So the Panthers get the break, come to the line now here on the near hash. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Weber's the wing back on the right of the formation. Havens in the backfield with Bryden. Waiting for the snap. Low snap, hands off to Havens. He goes to his right. Now cuts upfield. Tries to break a tackle, and he's going to be brought down pretty hard, pretty quickly. Number 65, it looks like that would have been Gavin Hatfield. Havens gets up to the 13-yard line. And so now, 2nd down, we'll call it a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 3. From the 12-yard line, Panthers come to the line. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Weber and Havens now in the backfield with Bryden on each side of Bryden. No wing back this time. Low snap. And it's going to be a quick throw over the middle. Almost incomplete pass intended for Yankee. Good coverage by number 9, broken up. And that is going to be Aaron Sturm with the breakup. 3rd down and 7. Clock stopped at 10:04 remaining in the Cyforth auction first quarter. No score. Panthers recover a fumble on the opening kickoff. And are facing now a 3rd down and 7 from the Oriole 12. Bryden waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Wing back on the right. That's Weber. Goes in motion to Weber. Weber has to avoid 1 tackler. Puts a stiff arm out and loses yardage. And back to the 16-yard line. And that is going to be number 6, Madden Marr, with the stop. 4th down now coming up. So that jet sweep just is not working for the Panthers. They cannot, the runners aren't being able to get to the corner and get around it. So 4th and 11 once again. This time from the 16-yard line. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Wing back and Weber on the right of the formation. Bryden waiting for the snap. Weber comes in motion. Play action. Bryden looking. Throws. Caught by Weiss. He fumbles the ball. Where's he going to be? Oh, it's going to be short. He will be short of the first down. He'll be short by about a half a yard. Maybe a yard. And so Stanley Boyd will take over 1st and 10 at their 6-yard line. And And so with 9:14 remaining, thank you to Martin Transport of Mondovi. Visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. Better in blue at Martin Transport. Durand Improvement Group, don't forget, coming up on the 26th is the Trunk or Treat. That's coming up a week from this Saturday. And so a handoff, and that is going to be to number 6. Getting around the corner. Stays on his feet. He's into the open field. That is Marr, and Marr's going to the house. He's got one man to beat in Weiss. Weiss cannot make the tackle. Touchdown, Stanley Boyd. On the far side. And it's a touchdown. So the Orioles lead now by a score of 6-0. And they will go for the extra point. Oh, no, I guess they are going for 2. Oh, wow, interesting lineup for the 2-point conversion. Now the whole line switches. Okay. Now we're going to go and kick the extra point, all right? I've never seen that before. Ball down, kick is on the way. Kick is low and no good. 6-0 Stanley Boyd with 8:57 remaining here in the Site-Fourth Auction first quarter. Site-Fourth Auction of Mondovi. Visit them online at sitefourthauction.com. Thank you to Ryan's Sports Shop downtown Durand for all of your fall hunting needs. Of course, pheasant season starting tomorrow in Wisconsin. Don't forget about that fall fishing too. Visit Ryan's Sports Shop downtown Durand. Annabis Silo featuring lawn and garden equipment from Toro and Husqvarna. Annabis Silo also features small engine repair for your lawn and garden equipment. Annabis Silo, Highway 25, Durand. The Paul Slusher Insurance Agency, your American Family Insurance agent serving the Durand and Chippewa Falls areas. American Family Insurance, insurance that fits your needs. And Bauer Plumbing and Septic, offering plumbing and septic services for new construction or repairs for your current home. From Bauer Plumbing and Septic, call Chris at 672-8224. That's 672-8224. And Riverside Grill downtown Durand. Visit Riverside Grill for the daily specials. Don't forget about the Sunday roasted chicken too. Friday night fish fry from Riverside Grill downtown Durand. They have a great Philly steak type cream soup. It's just, had it before and it's like, wow. That's all I got to say. All right, here we go. Time to kick off here. Panthers to get the ball back with Stanley Boyd leading 6-0. High floating kick. Wow. And it's going to be into the end zone. And coming out is Kraleski, and he's going to be bottled up right away at the 11-yard line. So the Panthers are going to start deep in their own territory. It looks like in on the stop would have been Logan Dorn, I think, as number 20. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. All right, so Bryden gets the play, and 8:52 remaining here in the Site-Fourth Auction first quarter. And Stanley Boyd leading 6-0. Panthers come to the line. And single wide receiver now on the right of the formation. Weber goes in motion, low snap, and it's going to be a fumble. Who's got it? And coming up with the loose ball was the Panthers, but it's going to be all the way back to the 7-yard line. So 2nd down, loss of about 5 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 15. So Panthers now to the line. And Bryden now waits for the snap. Single wide receiver left and right. Logan Weber's the wing back on the right of the formation. Back to passes Bryden. Rolls to his right. He throws. Caught by Weiss. And it's going to be the hook and lateral. And it's to Weber. Weber's to the 40, to the 45, 50. Going to the outside, to the 40. And he's going to be brought down all the way down to the Stanley Boyd 38-yard line. Oh, we're going to have a little fun here, huh? And haven't seen that play. Well, until, I guess, the Lions? Yeah, they tried that. They'll officially mark it at the 37-yard line. So Panthers now to the line from the far hash. 1st and 10 from the Oriole 37. Single wide receiver left and right. Breiting now waiting for the snap. Weiss now in motion a little bit. Play action. Throw over the middle to Weiss. He's got it. And he's going to be all the way down to the Oriole 21. That's a first down. I think it was... And Ryan Bowie on the stop for the Orioles. 1st and 10 from the Oriole 21. All right, so now Panthers to the line. Single wide receiver on the near side here, working from the far hash. Breiting waiting for the snap. Man goes, nobody in motion off to Havens. Havens is going to get blown up. That play is blown up. Initially, I want to say number 61. No, I think that was number 67, Dylan Schichter. He was in the backfield right when the ball was being handed off. That didn't have a chance. And lost back to the 28-yard line. Well, 2nd down and at least 16. All right. So Panthers now to the line. Single wide receiver on the far side of the formation. That's Weiss. He'll come in motion. And a play action. Back over the opposite way. It's going to be caught. And it will be caught, and that is going to be number 88, and that is Jackson Pickler. He gets the 6 yards back and then some, down to about the 20, so we'll call it a gain of 8, 3rd and 8 now. Clock continuing to run, down to 6 minutes remaining in the Cyforth auction first quarter. With Stanley Board leading 6-0. Panthers come to the line from the Oriole 20. From the far hash. Trips left this time. 3 wide receivers on the left of the formation. Breiting waiting for the snap. Low snap. He'll sit back. Throws. He's going for deep, and we get a flag down as pass was intended for number 9, and that was Alex Hagnes. But the penalty, I think, is going to be against Bowie. Or check that. That's number 9. Nope. That would have been Sturm, so a 15-yard penalty. Another pass interference penalty by the Orioles. Then it gives the Panthers another first down. And we'll move it down to the 10-yard line. Okay. Shouldn't it be to the 5? The ball was, if the line of scrimmage was 20 and it was 15 yards the last time, shouldn't it be down to the 5? Okay, I'm not sure. So, okay, 1st and 10 from just outside the 10-yard line. Okay. Oh, a free 5-er for the Panthers. Well, offsides, Stanley Boyd. So a free 5-er for the Panthers, and now we'll make it 1st and 5. All right, well, we got the 5 yards. I thought we were supposed to get on the last penalty, but. Looks like the Panthers can actually get a first down without scoring a touchdown. They would be inches from the goal line. All right, so first down for the Panthers from the Oriole 5. Panthers come to the line. 2 wide receivers on the left of the formation. Breiting waiting for the snap. Havens in the backfield with him. And Breiting fakes the handoff. He's in trouble, and he's going to lose 5 yards right away. Back to the 10. A host of Orioles there. The jailbreak was on, lost back to 11. And I think they said Doug Peary in on the tackle. Okay. And so now second down and about 11. Panthers now to the line again. Single wide receiver, left and right. Briding waiting for the snap. Good snap. Briding back to pass. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. And pass intended for Yankee. Third down coming up. Clock stopped at 4:54 remaining here in the Cyforth auction first quarter, with Stanley Boyd leading by a score of 6-0. And so Panthers now to the line. And two wide receivers here on the near side from the far hash this time. Wingback and Weber on the right of the formation. Good snap, Briding back to pass. Looking, here comes the rush. He's going to be sacked all the way back to the 25-yard line. And that is going to be, looks like, and so in on the stop, that was 4th and 22 now. So the Panthers unfortunately going backwards. And so now they got to get down to basically the goal line here. Three wide receivers here on the near side. Low snap, Briding back to pass. Going deep. And it's going to be incomplete. And so that will be fourth down. So the Panthers will have to turn the ball over on downs once again. Thank you to the Goodrich Funeral Home, your authorized location for monuments from Lifetime Memorials. Call the Goodrich Funeral Home of Durand for more information. SFB, Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy, 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Advent Health of Durand, time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit adventhealth.com. And Sundstrom & Company, your local tax experts. Call them for end-of-year tax planning. Give them a call at 672-4425 to schedule your appointment today. Handoff straight ahead we go. Into the open field. This could be another touchdown. And off to the races, and that is number 20, Logan Dorn. And he'll be brought down as finally making the tackle is Layden Glaus, but not until he gets all the way down to the 14-yard line. No huddle offense by Stanley Boyd. And waiting for the snap now. Good snap and quick throw. And it's going to be caught. Caught by Gint. Gint tries to break a tackle. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another tackle. Trying to break a third one. And he'll be finally brought down. And Logan Weber in on the stop as well. So Eisenberger now will wait for the snap out of the shotgun. Eisenberger looks, throws. It's going to be caught. And again, that is Gint. And Gint will be brought down to the 5-yard line by number 88, Jackson Pickler. And third down now coming up. Orioles to the line. Yep, this goes fast here. Holy cow. Eisenberger waiting for the snap now. Single wide receiver left and right. And now it's fakes the handoff, throws over the middle, touchdown. That is going to be, I think, number 83, Rudy Kletch. Okay, and so a touchdown for the Orioles to make it 12-0 with 2:56 remaining here in the Cyforth auction first quarter. No, we're going to do we're just going to do the extra point. We're not going to try and line up. Now we're going to go different. Okay, now we're going to go for two, I guess, from here. And it's going to be snap over to the offensive line, to the eligible person, and that's good for the 2-point conversion. These are things I've never seen that. It was snapped basically to Alex Williams. He gets the 2-point conversion. So 14-0 Stanley Boyd with 2:56 remaining in the Cyforth auction first quarter. Meanwhile, thank you to our high school sports sponsors, including Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance downtown Durand, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances along with installation and service too. Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance downtown Durand. Also, NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. Those of you in the Mondovi area, remember NTech needs to get some information for you as they are getting ready to install fiber optic services into Mondovi. Just call NTech for more information on that. All right, here we go. We're going to kick the ball off again. Well, this time from the near hash. Okay. High floating kick. Weiss will take it at the 6, to the 15, to the 20. Cuts back inside to the 25, to the 30. Puts his head down, pushes the pile forward, crosses the 35, and a flag comes flying in, though, after that. And so now we'll see what that's all about. Personal foul, face mask, Stanley Boyd. So a free 15 for the Panthers. So the Panthers will start pretty much at the nose of the football, touching the 50-yard line. Stanley Boyd leads 14-0, 2:48 remaining in the Site Fourth auction first quarter. All right, here we go. Bryden brings the Panthers to the line. Two wide receivers on the far side. Weber's the wing back here on the near side on the left of the formation. Back to pass. Quick throw to Weber. On the outside. Gets hit right away. Nice play. Sturm with the stop. Excuse me. Gain of about 3 on the play. Second down and 7. Panthers now will come to the line from the Oriole 47-yard line. Two wide receivers on the far side. They're working on the near hash here. Weber's the wing back. Weber kind of leaned forward. Look out. Hand off to Havens. Havens will get around the corner. This time he does get the corner. Stays on his feet. Dives forward. And he'll have enough for the first down. Robinson in on the stop, but not until the first down's made to the 35-yard line. So Panthers now to the line. Two wide receivers on the far side from the near hash. Two running backs in the backfield with Brydung. Hands it off to Weber. Weber straight ahead he goes. Nice tackle by number 23. Caleb Westrom. Gain of about 1. Second down and 9. Well, Panthers have had some opportunities in this Site Fourth auction first quarter. Just haven't been able to capitalize on them. So Panthers now to the line. Two wide receivers now on the right of the formation on the far side. Down to 1:30. Bryden, long snap, and it's going to be the reverse back to Weber, and Weber can't go anywhere. That play was blown up right away. Number 50 for Stanley Boyd. That was Spencer Mikulski in on the stop, and loss back to the 37-yard line. Oh, they're going to say Storm Teary. Okay, was in on the stop. We have two 50s on my sheet here. All right, so coming up to the line now, the Panthers, 50 seconds remaining. Third down here coming up. Brydung waiting for the snap. Single wide receiver left and right. Play action. Here comes the blitz, though, and it's going to be high. Pass intended for Yankee.
Pass incomplete by Brydung. Intended for Yankee. 4th and 12.
So 4th and 12 now. Well, the Panthers will have to have one more play here before the end of the quarter. If they don't get the first down, well, there'll still be one more play here in the quarter. Again, Stanley Boyd leading 14-0. Two wide receivers here on the near side. Single wide receiver on the right side. Breidung waiting for the snap. Good snap. Play action. Back to pass. Here he goes. He's trying to set up the screen to Weber. Weber dodges one guy. Dodges another guy. Doesn't dodge the last two. And it'll be a loss back to the 42-yard line. And that is where Stanley Boyd will take over with 30 seconds remaining in the Cyforth Auction first quarter. Leading 14-0. Thank you to Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access, Durand. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, a division of Ansay and Associates. Their hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. And Jerry Bear & Sons. Farmers receive cash discounts with fall seed orders now. Jerry Bear & Sons, located by Annabis Silo, Highway 25, Durand. So, as Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Ooh, wow, trips on the near side here. Man goes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff. Straight ahead we go. And it'll be up to the 45-yard line. And ball carrier number 2, and that is Alex Williams. Will they let the clock run out? Yankee in on the stop. Nope, we're going to get another play off. As Eisenberger is waiting for the snap now. Back to passes Eisenberger. Throws to his left, caught. That's going to be enough for a first down, and that is Brenner. And Brenner will get down to the 40-yard line to end the Cyforth Auction first quarter with Stanley Boyd leading by a score of 14-0. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN. Yeah.
Let's be honest. Garage sales or Craigslist ads are geared towards getting rid of items that are not so important anymore. But when it's something treasured or the selling of a farm or business, you need something more profitable. Cyforth Auction Services of Mondovi specializes in farm equipment sales, estate sales, dairy and collectible sales. Sellers with online auctions, Cyforth Auction will come to your home to list your items. And buyers never miss an auction. Download the auction app at SEYFORTH auction.com. Cyforth Auction Services, Mondovi.
To the Bauer Built Sports Complex as we get ready for the second quarter with Stanley Boyd leading by a score of 14-0. They have a 1st and 10 at the Panther 49. We switch sides. The Orioles now will be going from right to left. Panthers left to right here in this second quarter. So here we go. Again, this is about the slowest we're going to see the Stanley Boyd offense here because it's just going to be boom, boom, boom. They just like to go fast. All right, here we go. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Man goes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff. That's to number 83. Straight ahead we go. That is going to be Kletch, and he'll get down to about the 30-yard line. And in on the stop for the Panthers. Looks like was Yankee, 2nd down and 1. Eisenberger waits for the snap, quick throw, caught. That is number 17. To the right side, he'll have enough for the first down, and that is to Jake LeGrander. And in on the stop, Jackson Weiss. But enough for a first down to the Panther 17-yard line on the far hash now. Stanley Boyd comes to the line. Eisenberger waits for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right now. Eisenberger waits. Man comes in motion. And it's going to be a handoff. And that again is LeGrander. Goes straight ahead. And he'll be up to the 10-yard line. Gain of about 8 on the play. Nope, they're going to officially mark it at the 9. So 2nd down and about 1. And here comes the snap again. Straight ahead we go. Quick throw. And that is going to be over to Kletch. Kletch now. He'll get it to the outside and for the touchdown. And so now makes it 20-0 Orioles. Okay, so now never really know what's going to be. Every extra point is different here. Is this going to be an extra point or are we going for 2? Panthers not really sure what's going to be happening here. Now we shift around. Okay, now we're going to set up here for the extra point. Okay, ball down, kick is on the way. And kick is good. With 10:45 remaining, 21-0 Orioles. With 10:45 remaining here in the second quarter. Thank you to Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner, the Chet Smith Funeral Home, serving the Mondovi area. Find out more about pre-planning funeral services. Visit chetfit-smithfuneralhome.com. Bowerbill Tire and Service. Let Bowerbill Tire and Service take care of your automotive needs. Give them a call at 672-8300, or you can find them online at bowerbuilt.com. And the Cottage, from floral arrangements to gifts for mom. Cottage already has a lot of great fall decor in. They're also starting to work on all of the holiday decor as well. And you can find out more. Just visit the Cottage, downtown Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Without their help, we wouldn't be here tonight at the Bowerbilt Sports Complex. Orioles, of course, will be moving on to the playoffs. Final game of the season for the Panthers tonight. And kick on the ground, taken by an up man. That might be Yankee to the 40. And he's going to get hit right away. And he'll go down. And in on the stop, number 21. That was Jesse Allard. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. From the 41, they'll officially mark it. All right, so 21-0 Stanley Boyd. Panthers now to the line. 2 wide receivers on the far side. Brydung waiting for the snap. Man goes in motion at Weber. Hand off to Weber, tries to bounce it outside, and he'll manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And in on the stop, number 56. Storm Teary in on the stop. All right, so 2nd down and 9. Panthers now to the line. Brydung waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers on the far side. Play action. Brydung back to pass, rolls to his left. Here comes the rush. Puts it up, intercepted. That's intercepted by number 3. So on the far side, finally gets out of bounds. That'll be Cole Brenner with the interception, and Stanley Boyd will take over. And let's see where they officially mark it. It's like at the Panther 44-yard line. Nope, 45 is where they'll mark it. So the Orioles come back out now. 9:52 remaining in the second quarter. And here we go. Oh, wow. 4 wide receivers on the right side. Quick throw. And that's going to be caught by Williams. He's got blockers out front on the far side. Panthers managed to at least limit the gain down to about the 39-yard line. And so 3 wide receivers now on the right side of the formation. Single wide receiver here on the near side. Eisenberger waiting for the snap. Quick throw again. Caught. And this time it will be enough for a first down. Marr with the catch. That's enough for a first down to the Panther 29. Yankee in on the stop for the Panthers. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 3 wide receivers to the right. Single wide receiver to the left. Man comes in motion. And it's going to be the jet sweep the other way. Oh, what a nice play. And blowing up that play for the Panthers, number 27, Isaac Sabelko. A loss of maybe a half a yard, 2nd down and 10.5. 2 wide receivers on the far side. Eisenberger waiting for the snap now. Quick throw, and that's going to be caught by Kletch. Kletch gets to the outside, breaks a tackle, crosses the 25, and he'll be finally brought down to about the 23-yard line. Hagnuson on the stop. Third down coming up from the 23. As Eisenberger waiting for the snap now. Eisenberger back to pass. Plenty of time. Oh, it's a shovel pass inside. Wow. Well, it's like almost a draw play. They let and a screen. And that was to number 20, Logan Dorn. Enough for a first down. And so 1st and 10 now. And Eisenberger waits for the snap. And he's going to keep it himself on, and now he shuffles it back off on the option. That's over to Kletch, gets to the outside flag down in for the touchdown. What's the flag about? I think that might be coming back for a hold. Nope, holding on Durand. Looks like initial call, it's against Durand. Nope, holding, okay, against Stanley Boyd, okay. So that does come back, okay. I thought the initial was the ref on the far side pointed at Durand with that. So they move it back to the 23. 8:19 remaining here in the second quarter. 21-0 Orioles. So 1st and about 16 from the 23. Eisenberger waits for the snap now. Dishes it off to Dorn, going to the right. Breaks the tackle to the 20. And he'll be down to the 18-yard line. And in on the stop, number 27, and that is Isaac Sabelko. Gain down to the 18-yard line. Call it 2nd down and 11, we'll call it. Eisenberger waiting for the snap now. And play action. Eisenberger going for the end zone. Tipped and not intercepted. Almost had it after being tipped. As trying to dive for it was Layden Glaus. Nearly had it, too. Oh, man. So, 3rd down coming up.
Third down and 11 from the 18.
So this time, while there's not a huddle, at least Panthers have at least a little bit of a chance to catch their breath. Eisenberger now waits for the snap. 2 wide receivers to the right. Man comes in motion from the far side. And handoff straight ahead. That's number 2. Oh, he's got plenty of blockers, and he's going to get down enough for a first down, and that is Williams in on the carry. And he'll have enough for the first down. Hagness with the stop, but not until he gets the first down. 1st and goal for the Orioles. From the 5-yard line now. Eisenberger waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right, running back in the backfield. Man goes in motion. Hand off to Williams. Straight ahead he goes. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks another tackle. Touchdown.
Williams, 5-yard touchdown run.
So that makes it 27-0 now, Stanley Boyd. Coming up during the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show, we're going to have the head coach of the Durand-Arkansaw girls volleyball team on. The Lady Panthers, first-time Dunn St. Croix champions in about 20 years, or just over 20 years in girls volleyball. So we're going to talk with the volleyball coach, undefeated in the conference this year. So that comes up during our halftime. We're going to go for the extra point. Here's the snap, ball down, kick is on the way, and kick is good. And so with 7:13 remaining, 28-0 Stanley Boyd. So again, we'll have the Durand-Arkansaw high school girls volleyball coach on during our halftime show. And the Lady Panthers went 8-0 in the Dunn St. Croix this year and are Dunn St. Croix Conference champions. Thank you to the JKO Auto Body Shop with car restoration and collision repair. Oh, yeah, it's that time of the year when the deer are running. If you hit a deer, call JK Auto Body and Rod Shop, Madison Street, Durand. Durand Fresh Market. Visit freshmarkets.com. Download the Durand Fresh Market app. And don't forget, you can get extra coupons and more from Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. O'Galley Cheese Factory. You visit O'Galley Cheese for all of your tailgating snacking needs. Cheese, locally made beef sticks, sausages. Ooh, don't forget about the pizza and more. O'Galley Cheese Factory, open 7 days a week, Highway 25, Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. Give them a call, drop an email, visit their business, tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Without their help, wouldn't be here tonight. All right, so Panthers will get the ball back. here we go. On the ground again, and it will be picked up at the 15. And getting up to about the 19-yard line, and that is Miles Kraleski. And so 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line, we'll call it. Gunnar Gadel in on the stop. So 1st and 10 from the Panther 19. Bryden now brings the Panthers to the line. From the near hash here, 2 wide receivers on the left of the formation. That's the far side. Bryden waiting for the snap. Weber goes in motion. Play action to Havens. Overthrows everybody. 2nd and 10. Intended for Jackson Weiss. 2nd and 10. $28-0 now. Stanley Boyd. Panthers to the line. And 2 wide receivers here on the near side this time. Bryden waiting for the snap. Hands it off to Havens. Tries to go around the left corner. Now cuts back inside. He'll get up to about the 20-yard line. And in on the stop looks like number 5. And that is Durand-Arkansaw. 3rd down and 9 coming up.
3rd and 9 from the 20.
So Panthers now to the line. 2 wide receivers on the left of the formation on the far side. Weber goes in motion. Low snap, back to passes Bryden. He goes, he throws, it's caught by Weiss. Weiss breaks a tackle, but he fumbles it. And it's recovered by Stanley Boyd. Back the other way, reverses his field. He's coming to the outside. He's going to try to make the corner. That is number 4, makes the corner and runs out at the 15-yard line. And with the return, that would have been Carson Hodoniak. Or Hodoniak. Okay, thank you, Mr. PA announcer. Hodoniak, okay. So 1st and 10 for the Orioles at the Panther 15. Weiss had the first down at the 30, I think, but he had the ball knocked out. All right, so Eisenberger now waits for the snap. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left from the near hash. And it's going to be a quick throw, wide open, touchdown. And that is number 6. That should be Madden Marr. So 34-0 now, Stanley Boyd. And are they going for 2 this time? I don't think so. I see the kicking tee out there, but then again, high snap. Nope. It's going to be a direct snap. Throw. Oh, wow. And it's to number 3, and he gets in, and he gets the 2-point conversion as threw it to Brenner to make it 36-0. With 6:03 remaining in the second quarter. And again, coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show coming up. Again, we're going to be talking with the head of the coach of the Durand-Arkansaw girls volleyball team. So the Lady Panthers went 8-0 in the Dun St. Croix, first place. They have a big regional game coming up on Tuesday. So we're going to find out a little bit about the Lady Panther girls volleyball team. First time in over 20 years the Lady Panthers are a conference champion in girls volleyball. So congratulations. All right, here we go. So this time from the far hash. And it's going to be on the ground and picked up by an up man. And that is number 23, Lincoln Richardson. And we are now under running clock. So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. So Panthers now to the line. 2 wide receivers on the far side. Brydung waiting for the snap. Good snap, handoff to Havens. We're going to go to the right. Tries to get the corner, and he's going to be knocked down. Nice play. Number 3, Cole Brenner. No gain, 2nd and 10. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Again, 36-0, Stanley Boyd. Two wide receivers now on the far side from the near hash. Brydung waiting for the snap. Man goes in motion in Weber. Brydung hands it off to Havens. Havens will go nowhere. He gets tied up right away. And in on the stop, looks like number 17. It's hard. No, Hatfield in on the stop, they're going to call it. Okay. Okay, and so a 3rd down here coming up from the 38. As Brydung now waiting for the snap. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Trips right. And back to passes Brydung. Steps up, he's in trouble, throws incomplete. Looking for Weiss. And so it's 4th down. Arneson on the coverage. And so the Panthers will have to punt. Again, beautiful Friday night here at the Bauer-Built Sports Complex. Nice warm evening. Feels more like early September. Brydung to kick it away. Good snap. Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake, and it's caught. And that's number 27. And he's got a 1st down. Swings onto the ball on the fake to Isaac Sabelko. And so they pull the fake off to keep the ball. Well, might as well. Well, and 1st and 10 at the 40. Hey, if you're down 36-0, you might, you know what? Why not? Give it a shot. Nice play. And so now Brydung waiting for the snap. Let's see if the Panthers can capitalize on this. Brydung, low snap, look out, has to hand it off to Havens. Havens gets around the left corner, does a spin move, and he'll be brought down at the 35-yard line. Brenner in on the stop for the Orioles. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 from just outside the 35-yard line. Clock continuing to run down to 2:20 remaining. Listening to Durand-Arkansaw Boys High School football on Real Country 1430 AM stereo WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM translator W297CH Durand. Brian Winnekins with you from the Bauer-Built Sports Complex at the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. It's been all Stanley Boyd, 36-0 here in this first half. So, 2nd down, Brydung brings them to the line. Single wide receiver left and right. And it's going to be play action. Brydung going for Jackson Weiss. Overthrows everybody. Good coverage, though, too. Coverage by number 6. Madden Marr with the coverage. So, 3rd down from the 35-yard line. Clock running down to 1:20 now. Again, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show coming up. Be chatting with the head coach of the girls volleyball team. They are Dunn St. Croix champions. Brydung waiting for the snap. Low snap. He picks it up, though. Retreats now. Rolls to his right. He throws. It's going to be incomplete. And pass intended for Havens. 4th down coming up. Under a minute to go. Probably the last play of the half, unless the Panthers do get the first down. But we're down to 30 seconds. We're under running clock. 3 wide receivers now here on the near side. And Brydung now waiting for the snap. I think he's just going to make it the last play of the half. That's what he's going to do. Low snap. Uh-oh. Now he has to pick it up. He goes. He's going deep. And it's going to be, incomplete. Pass intended for Weber. And that'll end our first half with Stanley Boyd leading 36-0. With 1.7 seconds left. Okay, well, they stopped the clock on the change. Why would they? Timeout, Stanley Boyd. Okay, well, Stanley Boyd calls timeout. With 1.7 seconds left. They want to run a play. All right. Again, our Security Financial Bank and Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show coming up. Find out a little bit more about the Durand-Arkansaw girls volleyball team, Dunn St. Croix Conference champions. First time in about over 20 years. And they went undefeated in the Dunn St. Croix Conference this year. They'll have their first regional matchup on Tuesday against Gale Electric Trempealeau. So we're going to find out a little bit about that and a little bit about volleyball as well coming up during our halftime show. All right, so 2 wide receivers left and right now. And back to pass. It's quick. We're going to do the hook and ladder. And it's all going to be blown up. Nice play by Sabelko to end the half. We're at halftime with Stanley Boyd leading 36-0. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN.
Time for the SFB Security Financial Bank and the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. Brought to you by Security Financial Bank. Secure your future at Security Financial Bank, Durand, River Falls, Eau Claire, Ladysmith, Bloomer, and Black River Falls. And by the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, your independent insurance agent, downtown Durand.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Your Auto Owners agent serving the Durand area is Jerry Thompson Insurance, a division of Ansay and Associates.
Welcome back to the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show, being brought to you by Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, a division of Ansay and Associates, and Security Financial Bank. Halftime of tonight's Durand-Arkansaw Stanley Boyd boys football game. And joining us right now, Durand-Arkansaw volleyball head coach Sophie French. And we're going to talk about the Durand-Arkansaw girls volleyball team. Dunn St. Croix Conference champions, undefeated in conference play this year. And Coach, well, wow, congratulations. And I understand this is the first time in quite a while that we've been conference champs.
Yeah, first time in over 20 years.
You have to be pretty pleased with all of this. I'm sure the girls are pretty excited too.
They are. They were so excited last night getting to defeat Elk Mound and get that undefeated conference record.
And so now with that, of course, you're going to be moving on to regionals. But before we talk about that, tell us a little bit about this girls volleyball team that has done something hasn't been done in over 20 years.
Absolutely. I have an amazing group of seniors. I have 7 seniors on my team, and 6 of them are in the starting rotation, and they are a magical group of girls. They are some of the strongest leaders. All of them are 3 or 4 year varsity players, and they have worked so hard to get to this point. And I have 2 underclassmen. I have a junior and a sophomore, and these seniors have done a really good job bringing them into the program and making them feel welcomed on the team, feel welcomed enough to make mistakes, try harder, try new things, and work towards the goal that they all had, which was the conference championship.
Having that senior leadership, how important is that senior leadership then to build? We always hear this in all kinds of different team sports, having that winning culture, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. How important are those senior girls been to start to develop that here for the volleyball program?
It's been very important because one thing that I've been working on is building a whole program and not just a varsity team. And so these seniors have worked really hard to make all the underclassmen feel like they're a part of the program and feel like this is a safe environment to try new things, to make mistakes, and to work really hard at practice and during games. And so I think they've made a huge impact on everyone in the program.
We are talking with Sophie French. She is the coach of the Durand-Arkansaw volleyball team. They went 8-0 in the Dunn St. Croix. They are Dunn St. Croix Conference champions for the first time in over 20 years. So congratulations to the girls. You mentioned you're building that program. So along with the underclassmen, what are some of the other things you're wanting to do to try to build up the volleyball program here?
A part of it was creating more of a standard across all of the levels, and my coaches have done a really great job helping me with that. Gregory Boyganzon and Hannah Fuker are 2 newer coaches, a part of the program as well. And Tana Brenner has been the JV coach for, I think, over 8 years now, and we all have worked really hard to have the same standards across all of our teams, which I think is a big part of building that. So every single year they know what to expect, they know how they're supposed to act, and they know what they're supposed to do every practice, every game.
Well, next week now you'll be going into regionals, so it's going to be Gale Ectrick Trimble. Now, what day is that game going to be on and what time?
It's going to be Tuesday at 7 p.m. at home. We get the home match since we are the higher seed.
So have you had a chance to, I know in football and basketball they have film on the other team, so have you been able to kind of scout Gale Ectrick Trimble to find out a little bit about them?
Yes, actually we had practice this morning at 7 a.m. and we watched film on them.
7 a.m. practice. Ouch. Okay, so what do you see in Gale Ectrick Trimble? What are some of their strengths?
They are a team that's 4-30 this year, so they're really struggling. I would say overall their main strength would probably be their setting. They have a really good setter, but overall, that's about
it's a struggle. They've been struggling this year, but that's the danger, isn't it? I'm sure you've already told the team this. Be very, very careful, because one thing can lead to another, and suddenly they're moving on and we're not.
Yes. We talked about the things that we need to work on, looking back at ourselves this past week and the things we struggled with. And so our plan going into Monday's practice is to work on the things we need to work on to prepare ourselves for our game Tuesday. What
are the strengths of the Panther volleyball team?
The strength of this year's varsity is definitely our defense. That is the foundation of our gameplay. I've got huge blockers right now. Addison Oth is leading the conference in blocks. My young sophomore, Kennedy Gardner, has been a huge part of this program, bringing her up. She's a huge block. Sawyer Sabelko, Jessica Wood, they put up major blocks. And then I also have amazing passers on defense, like Mackenzie Olmstead's my libero, and she steals kills from our opponents all the time. And our defense sets us up and gives us momentum for our offense and really pushes our offense to be really dominant because of that.
Now, I know there's all this, a lot of different terminology and all of that. I think if I'm not mistaken, you have a striker. That's the person that smashes the ball down.
A hitter, the spiker.
The spiker, okay.
Yeah.
So do you have multiple girls that are really good at that?
I have a lot of girls who are really good at that, yes. It's like a dream come true to have 6 really strong hitters. Addison Oth is probably my number 1 right now. I have 2 amazing outside hitters as well, Alexis DeLisi, Emma Hoyt. They are killing it on the outside. And I have 2 really strong right side hitters too, which a lot of teams usually lack that. But Sawyer Sabelko has really stepped up the last 4 years in that position, and then Kennedy has moved into that position this year.
What's so hard about the right side? Why does that make that different?
The right side, their predominant job is to be a blocker. And so hitting is usually like second or third priority. And so most teams will focus on finding someone who can block, and then you put your stronger hitters on the outside. So usually you put your weaker hitters on the right side.
Talking with Sophie French, she is the head coach for the Durand-Arkansaw girls volleyball team. They went undefeated this year in the conference. They are Dunn St. Croix Conference champions for the first time in over 20 years. They face Gael Ector Trempolo on Tuesday here at the high school. Now, for those that may want to come to the game then on Tuesday, maybe they've never watched volleyball before. So explain why you have to move people around all the time. What's that all about?
We have to rotate every time we side out, and the reason for that is it would be really unfair if I left Addison Oth in the front row for 6 rotations at a time, and so part of it is for fairness and making sure everyone's rotating through and it's switching.
But they can, okay, so let's say Addison had been in front, but now she's rotated to the back. But when the ball's in the air, though, can't she move up to the front to try to block, or does she have to, is there certain spaces you have to stay in?
Yes, there's something called the attack line where she cannot be in front of the attack line, jumping in front of the attack line.
Okay, so there is a little bit about with that. And there's also, people might notice there's going to be one player that wears like a different colored uniform. Why?
That is our libero, and the libero is usually a defensive specialist, usually the best passer on the team. And the jersey signifies that you do not have to use a sub. So you can sub her in and out in the back row as many times for whoever you want. And it's just to signify that that's the person that you don't need a sub for.
And when people are subbing in, there's a certain, somebody just can't run in and out. There's like a way to do this. Explain that.
Yes, so each team gets 18 subs per set, and the person who's subbing in has to go up to the front by the 10-foot line, and the down ref has to be the one to signify when they can exchange.
Okay, and so for the game on Tuesday night, how important for the girls is to have a packed house?
It's so important. We do so well when we have a lot of fans. I think our fans travel very well. I felt like we had just as many fans at Elk Mound as they did, and I think it really helps the atmosphere, and the excitement can really push us and motivate us and give us momentum to push through and beat these teams.
And so for those that might be coming for the first time, do we get to pound on the bleachers? Do you want that, the cheering, the screaming, the clapping? Kind of like basketball, how the fans kind of get into that and they start doing that sort of thing. Is that okay? I guess, is that proper etiquette?
Yes, it's proper etiquette as long as it's done with good sportsmanship, and we're not attacking the referees, but when they're really loud, cheering, that is awesome. That's great atmosphere.
So there you go, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, correct? Yep, 7 o'clock here at Durand-Arkansaw High School. Durand-Arkansaw taking on Gael Ector Trempolo in a WYAA Girls Volleyball Regional. Let's fill the house, and let's get them through the first regional, the second regional. And then if we have to go on the road to all the games and get them through sectionals and state championship. Now, where are those held? Just are they down in Madison, or is it in like Stevens Point or Green Bay?
The state tournament is held in Green Bay.
Okay. That could be really fun. Good luck to the Lady Panthers. Again, they're undefeated in the Dunn St. Croix, first-time Dunn St. Croix Conference champions in over 20 years, and they face Gael Ector Trempolo on Tuesday night in the regional. You're listening to the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. It's Durand-Arkansaw Boys Football on WRDN.
At Security Financial Bank, we believe in your business. Get a free, no-obligation deposit account analysis to see where your business could be saving more money. We'll compare your current rates, fees, and credits against SFB and point you to your best option, whether it's SFB or not. Put your money to work with Security Financial Bank. Start your analysis at sfbank.com or stop by a branch today. Member FDIC.
ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. In Michigan, former President Trump hitting back on news reports that he's canceled interviews with major news organizations because he's exhausted.
What event did I cancel? I haven't canceled. She doesn't go to any events. She's a loser. She doesn't go to any events. I've gone 48 days now without arrest.
Mr. Trump, Vice President Harris, both right now holding rallies in Michigan, an important battleground state. In Detroit, ABC's Rachel Scott.
In Michigan, Harris and Trump are separated by less than 1 point in the polls. Michigan has the largest Arab American population in the country, and Trump is trying to appeal to Arab American voters who are frustrated by the Biden administration's handling of the war in Gaza.
Wildfire conditions are extreme in California amid strong, hot, dry winds. A fire broke out this afternoon in a neighborhood of Oakland, leading to evacuation orders for hundreds of people, at least 4 homes damaged. An up day on Wall Street. This is ABC News. Federal investigators looking into millions of Teslas and their self-driving feature.
Around 2.4 million Tesla models S, X, Y, and Cybertruck are being investigated by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration because they have the full self-driving feature Tesla offers. It comes after 4 crashes, one of which was fatal, involving the car driving itself. The crashes involved reduced roadway visibility from sun glare, fog, or dust, which may have caused the Tesla to not be able to read the road. The investigation will look into Tesla's abilities to navigate autonomously when conditions are not ideal. Alex Stone, ABC News.
No word yet on when power could be restored in Cuba. Caribbean Islands grid has gone offline after a major power plant failed. The country's prime minister here announcing they shut down schools and sent most government workers home today to conserve energy. Chuck Sievertson, ABC News.
Come on in to Total Wine & More. Prices much lower than a grocery store. Spirits, wine, beer for a whole lot less. Walking down the aisles makes you stop and say, yes! From mixing cocktails, a friendly get-together, or a brunch outdoors, Total Wine has everything you need, and more. With the lowest prices and best selection for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Okay, everyone, what did you think of the chocolate bar?
It's too chewy.
Feels kind of chalky.
Too much nougat.
I need to go brush my teeth.
Business is booming for Steph's small marketing research firm.
After all these focus groups, there's only one conclusion. I need more researchers.
And she's way too busy researching.
Does this have peanuts?
To waste time researching resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Your Auto Owners agent serving the Durand area is Jerry Thompson Insurance, a division of Ansay and Associates.
At Security Financial Bank, we believe in your business. Get a free, no-obligation deposit account analysis to see where your business could be saving more money. We'll compare your current rates, fees, and credits against SFB and point you to your best option, whether it's SFB or not. Put your money to work with Security Financial Bank. Start your analysis at sfbank.com or stop by a branch today. Member FDIC.
The real deals come from Durand Fresh Market, and they can be found online. Download the Fresh Market Rewards app and sign up to have weekly deal alerts sent right to your phone. Find digital coupons and specials and earn reward points every time you shop at Durand Fresh Market. It's easy to use the app. Just add coupons and scan the app at the checkout. It's that easy. Visit the website at shopfreshmarkets.com for the latest weekly ad, extra national coupons, or to make product suggestions. Your hometown grocery store is Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand, and online at shopfreshmarkets.com. freshmarkets.com.
Welcome back to the Bauer Built Sports Complex as we get ready for the second half of our Durand-Arkansaw Stanley Boyd boys football game on this senior night. Also, happy birthday to Jackson Weiss, who's celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Jackson. I know he can't hear me. He's out on the field right now. Let's run down some scores that we have for you at on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Halftime, Fall Creek leading Mondovi 8-6. Chippewa Falls leading Menominee 21-0 at half. Baldwin Woodville leading St. Croix Central 14-13 at half. New Richmond over Superior 35-7 at half. It's Alma Pepin over Oliva Strum 22-6 in the second quarter. You can follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard on our website, on the sports page of our website at realcountry1430.com. Here, 36-0, and the Panthers will be getting the ball to start. Of course, we are under running clock conditions as well. Again, good luck to the Durand-Arkansaw Lady Panther girls volleyball team as they begin regionals here on Tuesday against Scale Electric Trempealeau, and congratulations to them as well on their Dunn St. Croix Conference Championship. Get a chance to go to the game on Tuesday night. Again, Coach French said the more there, the louder you are, the better they play, it seems like, and it gets the girls into it, so good luck to the Lady Panthers. All right, we are ready to go, and second half is underway. And taken at the 5-yard line to the 10. Uh-oh, little hesitation there by the Panthers. And Miles Karleski on the return. A little bit of hesitation by Miles, and that on kickoff returns can be a bad thing, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 11-yard line. And so Briding will bring the play in from the sideline. And on this senior night. So Panthers come to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll be going from right to left here in this third quarter. Briding waiting for the snap, single wide receiver on the far side. From the far hash, handoff is to Havens. Tries to cut up field straight ahead, and he'll be hit right away. And in on the stop is going to be Hager in on the stop. So 2nd down and 10, we'll call it. Briding brings them to the line. Again, single wide receiver on the far side on the right of the formation. And the handoff is this time to Havens. Tries to cut back upfield, and he gets hit right as he gets to the corner. In on the stop for Stanley Boyd, number 5 as well. Drayden Arneson looks like number 5 for the Cardinals. So 3rd down here coming up. So 3rd and 9 from the 13. And waiting for the snap is Briding. Low snap. Rolls to his right. Looks. Throws. It's going to be caught. And that is going to be Pickler. Stays on his feet. Tries to get get to the 1st down, but he'll be short at the 20-yard line. So 4th and 3. Carson Hodowanek in on the stop. So 4th and 2 from the 20. Panthers going punt formation. Stanley Boyd's like, yeah, we've seen this movie before, but they're going to get 2 receivers back. All right. Good snap to Bryden. High floating kick. It's going to take a Panther bounce. And it'll be down at the 46-yard line, and that is where Stanley Boyd will take over here in this third quarter. And thank you to Numbers R Us, daily money management for individuals. Rhonda takes care of things so you don't have to. Mail handling, bill payment, fraud prevention. Rhonda's bonded and insured. Visit Rhonda online at numbersrus.com or give her a call at 672-8093 for more information. Heike Pharmacy of Durand, flu and COVID-19 shots available. Call or visit Heike Pharmacy downtown Durand for more information. And it's going to be a pitch. That's going to be to number 4 around the right side. There he goes, off to the races on the near side. He's got a touchdown. And that is going to be Hodowanek with the touchdowns as he gets to the corner, and that's it, off to the races. Touchdown, Stanley Boyd.
.54-yard touchdown run by Carson.
And so Stanley Boyd now will see if they're just going to kick the extra point or. So ball down, kick is on the way, and the kick is good. Nope, no good. Kick no good, and so it will be 42-0. Stanley Boyd with 7:52 remaining in the third quarter. Clock stops on the score. Thank you to Durand Smokehouse for all of your grilling needs. Visit Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Ask about the beef and pork bundles from Durand Smokehouse. 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit wwt.coop. Provisions Health, 3rd Avenue West Durand. Changing the way you experience healthcare. Find out more at provisions.health. Durand Napa Farmers. Visit Durand Napa for custom hoses, bulk fluids, filters, tools, and all the parts you need to keep your equipment running on the farm during the harvest season. Also new at Durand Napa as well. Napa Car Care Center, Riverview Auto from Durand Napa. Alcivia Co-op, a leading member-owned agriculture fuel cooperative serving Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois, and visit alcivia.com for more information. And the Cell Block, visit the Cell Block with their soup and salad bar during the weekdays. And don't forget about the daily specials as well. One of the things I like about the Cell Block, Meat Lovers Pizza at the Cell Block, downtown Durand. Here we go. And right at the last second, the ball falls off. Well, we'll try that again. All right. So here we go. Oh, high end over end kick, taken at the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, tripped up. Oh, man, a nice play. Just Jackson Weiss with the return. Doesn't get tripped up. May have got at least a midfielder farther. So, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Hager in on the stop for Stanley Boyd from the 29. Again, Stanley Boyd leading 42-0 under running clock conditions, down to 7:20 left in the third quarter. As Briding now brings the Panthers to the line. Single wide receiver left and right. Good snap, and it's going to be throw over the middle. Caught. Nope, incomplete. Pass intended for Weiss.
Right on the pass, incomplete, intended for Weiss.
2nd and 10. Next week, of course, will be the first round of the playoffs. Stanley Boyd will be, they'll be doing all of the seeding and all of that here tomorrow. They'll be moving on, and Panthers, this final game of the regular season for the Panthers. As Briding now waits for the snap now. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. And it's going to be handoff to Havens. Goes around the right side. On the far side, stays on his feet, but then is hit as he gets to that corner and maybe gets a yard. And in on the stop. Looks like number 56 for Stanley Boyd. I saw at the bottom of the pile Riley Shade with the stop. And so third down here coming up. And about 8 from the 32-yard line. Panthers now to the line. A little confusion now by the Panthers on offense, but now we get 3 wide receivers here on the near side. So trips left. Everybody set, back to passes brought in. He's going to throw to his right to Weiss. Weiss can't come up with it, just a bit short. Incomplete. Marr in on the coverage for Stanley Boyd. So 4th and 7 now as the clock continues to run, down to 5:15 remaining in the third. 42-0 Stanley Boyd. Panthers now and ready to kick it away. Good snap. And Brennan kicks it away and taken at the 42-yard line. That is number 6 on the near side. He's to the 40, to the 35, run out of bounds. And down to about the 45-yard line. Sabelko runs him out of bounds. Marr with the return. So 1st and 10 from the Panther 41, we'll call it.
1st and 10 from the 37.
Oh, make that from the 37, okay. 1st and 10 from the 37 as Stanley Boyd now comes to the line, down to 4:22 remaining in the third quarter. Eisenberger waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right, handoff, straight ahead we go. And that is going to be Jake LeGrander, number 17. Preisel in on the stop for the Panthers. Gain of about 5, 2nd down and 5 from the 32-yard line. No huddle offense by the Orioles. Eisenberger waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. Back to passes Eisenberger. Swings it out to his left. That's going to be number 3. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Then finally falls forward at about the 25. That is Brenner. And making the tackle was Hegnes. Down to the 25-yard line. First down for the for the Orioles, rather. And so clock's down to 3:10. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. Eisenberger hands it off. Straight ahead we go. That's number 17. Gets down to the 20, and that is LeGrander with the carry.
Jake LeGrander on the carry.
Gain of about 5. Again, hurry-up offense going here as Eisenberger now waiting for the snap, back to pass. He looks, throws to his left. It's going to be caught. Does a spin move and works back into the inside. Gets down to about the 6-yard line. And Cole Brenner with the catch. And so now, waiting for the snap. And straight ahead we go. That is going to be number 83. Yep, number 83, and that is Kletch. Makes it 48-0 now with 2:13 remaining in the third quarter. As they line up for an extra point. Ball down, kick is on the way. Kick is good. So 49-0. Stanley Boyd with 2:13 remaining here in the third quarter. And thank you to Martin Transport. Visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Durand Improvement Group. Don't forget, coming up on the 26th, it's a trunk or treat 3 to 5 in downtown Durand with Durand Improvement Group. Ryan's Sports Shop. Pheasant season begins tomorrow in Wisconsin. All the fall hunting and fall fishing. Boy, we've had some great weather this fall to hunt and fish. For all of your outdoor needs, it's Ryan's Sports Shop, downtown Durand. And a Silo featuring lawn and garden equipment from Toro and Husqvarna. And a Silo also featuring a small engine repair for your lawn and garden equipment now. Paul Slusher Insurance Agency, your American Family Insurance agent serving the Durand and Chippewa Falls area. American Family Insurance. Insurance that fits your needs. Thank you to all of our high school sports sponsors as the ball falls down again. Please thank them. Give them a call, drop an email, visit their business. Tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts here on WRDN. And here we go. This time a short kick. Weiss will take it at one-handed at the 18-yard line to the 25. Puts his head down to about the 28-yard line. Allard with the tackle, and 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Thank you to Bauer Plumbing and Septic Service, offering plumbing and septic services for brand new construction, or you may need repair for your current home. Call Chris at Bauer Plumbing and Septic Service, 672-8224. That's 672-8224. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. We'll call it at the 29. Bridung under center, waiting for the snap now. Man goes in motion in Weiss. And it's going to be handoff straight ahead we go. Havens loses a couple yards. In on the stop. Looks like I see number 70 on the bottom of the pile, Willie Graham. And 2nd down and about 12. Thank you to Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. Riverside Grill, visit them for daily specials. Don't forget about the Sunday roasted chicken special. Of course, Friday fish fry. Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. We'll be having some specials for the upcoming gun deer hunting season 2 in November. Don't forget about the Thanksgiving dinner specials that they'll be having. We'll tell you more about that here as we get closer to the holiday, also known as deer hunting and Thanksgiving. Handoff to Havens. He goes to his right and loses a couple more yards. Can't get the corner. Carlson in on the stop. And so now 3rd down here coming up. 30 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. So it'll be the last play of the quarter. Bryden waiting for the snap now. Good snap, back to pass, looks to his left, throws over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Weiss. A little high, had to go up for it, 4th down. And that'll be it for the 3rd quarter, with Stanley Boyd leading 49-0. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Complex as we get ready for the 4th quarter with Stanley Boyd leading 49-0. Panthers will be starting the 4th quarter punting as they're facing 4th down and about 13 from their own 24. Good snap and high floating kick. And it'll be taken at the 35. That is number 6. And gets to the outside to the 50. And he'll be hit out of bounds into Panther territory. I think Sabelko with the hit. as Amar with the return. So 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Thank you to the Goodrich Funeral Home, serving the Durand area for 5 generations. Find out about pre-planning services online at goodrichfh.com. SFB Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Just a few of our high school sports sponsors. Eisenberger will wait for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right here. Man comes in motion. And it's going to be handoff to number 8 this time. He cuts it upfield, crosses the 40, stays on his feet, and is down to near the 35, and that is Oliver Hatfield with the carry. And Berger in on the stop for the Panthers. Now we have an injury, and they do stop the clock for an injury. Looks like we got a cramp for Weber. So Weber will come back out. All right, so we're ready to go. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers on the far side, single wide receiver on the near side. Man comes in motion, jet sweep left. That is going to be number 25, and this time he is going to not go anywhere as Yankee blows that play up. And that was Carson Woodcock with the carry. Some of the substitutes now coming in for Stanley Boyd. Loss back to the 44-yard line. And 2nd down now. As Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. Eisenberger waits for it. Handoff. Straight ahead we go. That is number 20. And that is Dorn. And he's brought down right away by number 72, Magnus Lukic with the stop. And really no gain on the play. 3rd down here coming up. Down to 9:30 left in the game. Eisenberger waits for the snap. Back to pass. Throws over the middle and the slant in. Oh, and he had him. Couldn't hang on. And that was Gint. And so it's 4th down. And so now, approaching the 9-minute mark.
4th and 16 from the 43.
Coming up, our Bowerville Panther postgame show. Well, they're lining up as if they're going for it. I guess they will go for it. 4th and 16. Man goes in motion, and it's going to be and they're going to throw it, and it's going to be caught on the far side. Enough for a 1st down. Cuts back inside. Touchdown. And trying to see who that was. Brody Wenstrom, it looks like. So Westrom with the touchdown to make it 55-0. And so now they will go ahead and kick the extra point. High snap, ball down, kick is on the way, and kick is good. So with 8:31 remaining, 56-0 now, Stanley Boyd. And thank you to Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit adventhealth.com for more information. Sundstrom & Company, your local tax experts. Call them now for end-of-year tax planning, 672-4425 to schedule your appointment. Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances along with installation and service. Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. Prime Realty of Durand, the area's #1 home seller. Visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. Adams Super Service, your Partners Network Car Care Center, downtown Durand. N-Tech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand, and Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access downtown Durand. Please thank our sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business. Tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts this fall football season and throughout the upcoming winter season as well. Without their help, we wouldn't be covering Durand-Arkansaw sports throughout the year. Here we go as we'll kick it back off again. Panthers to get the ball back on the ground. And it'll be taken by number 10. Ooh, and he's going to be hit right away. It's Kraleski or Kraleski rather with the carry. And he'll be out of bounds at the 23-yard line, we'll call it. All right. Hatfield in on the stop for the Orioles. So 1st and 10 now. Panthers now to the line. 2 wide receivers here on the left of the formation. Single wide receiver here on the right side, on the near side. And handoff is to Weber. Straight ahead we go. He'll get up to about the 25-yard line, and on the stop, number 78. That is Blake Suka. As the clock running down to 7:33 remaining in the game. So 2nd down and 7. As Panthers now come to the line from the 26. Breitung waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers on the left side of the formation. That's the far side. Weber goes in motion. We're going to go sweep left. Nope, reverse. Oh, it's going to be flea flicker time. Back to Weber. Left, right, up, down, and Stanley Boyd sniffed it out pretty good. No gain on the play. Stanley Boyd stayed home. And so 3rd down coming up. Oh, flag down. Roughing the passer on Stanley Boyd. So it's a free 15-yard penalty, 15 yards rather for the Panthers. And so they'll go up to the 41-yard line and a 1st down.
1st and 10 Panthers at the 41.
1st and 10 from the 41. Clock running down to 6:24 remaining. Two wide receivers here on the near side as Breitung now waiting for the snap. Low snap, back to pass, and whistle and offsides. Nope, offsides on the Panthers? Wow. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm going to call it false start. All right, there you go. So move it back, a free 5er for the Orioles. They move it back 5. So 1st and 15 from the 36 this time. Breitung now waiting for the snap. Low snap, back to passes Breitung. Looking for number 7, and that is Layden Glaus, but overthrown. So 2nd down here coming up. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the game. Coming up, our Bauer Built Panther postgame show. Run down scores from around the area, and we'll also recognize our seniors as well. As we wrap up our fall Durand-Arkansaw football coverage here. Get ready for the basketball season next. Breitung now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Low snap once again. Breitung over on the slant end, tried to get it to Weiss, and it was, I think, tipped. So 3rd down here coming up. And again, down to 4:30 remaining in the game. So Breitung now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers on the far side. From the far hash now. Low snap again. Play action. Bryden. It's going to go deep. This time it's caught by Weiss. And it's a catch all the way down to the Oriole 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
1st and 10 from the 28.
As the clock continues to run, down to 3:45 remaining. And Panthers now have the new play, and Panthers now to the line. As Bryden waiting for the snap. Single wide receiver left and right this time. Man goes in motion in Weiss. And it's going to be to Havens. Uh-oh, on the reverse. And the pitch was messed up, and it's a loose ball. Who's got it? Panthers got it, but all the way back to the 43-yard line. And so Havens with the recovery for the Panthers. So the Panthers retain possession, but now it's a loss all the way back to the 43. So loss of 15 on that play. 2nd down and 25.
2nd and 25.
Approaching the 2:30 mark. Again, our Bowerville Panther postgame show here coming up. So we wrap up our fall football season coverage with the Panthers this evening. And a low snap, back to passes Bryden. And, wide open and that would have been a touchdown, was Luke Weber.
Incomplete, intended for Weber.
And so, 3rd down coming up. And so now, Panthers to the line. As Bryden now waiting for the snap. Good snap, back to pass. Looks, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by number 55. And that is Josh Hager. And so the Stanley Boyd now will take over, and I would think with the running clock, they'll just take a couple of knees and we'll be done. I mean, a minute remaining. Really doesn't need to do too much. Yeah, they got all the subs in now. See what number 24 now is. I think that's Hosea Dembski. Okay, down to 50 seconds. Oh, short a couple of linemen. Well, it's not going to work. There we go. Now we're set. And handoff straight ahead we go. That's number 30. And that is Gadel, Gunnar Gadel. And that ought to do it. And so Stanley Boyd, I mean, unless they'd call a timeout, I can't believe they would. 22 seconds remaining. And that'll do it 56-0. As Stanley Boyd wins it tonight. Coming up, our Bowerville Panther post-game show being brought to you by Bowerville Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football here on WRDN.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Durand Panther Sports broadcast on WRDN. Time now for the Bowerville Panther post-game show, brought to you by Bowerville Tire and Service, with locations in Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to the Bauer Built Panther or Bauer Built Sports Complex. Time now for the Bauer Built Panther postgame show, being brought to you by Bauer Built Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. Again, winning tonight, Stanley Boyd wins it 56-0 with the win. The Orioles end up 6-1 in the Clover Belt Conference, 9-1 overall. Panthers finish the season at 2-5 overall, and or 2-5 in the conference, 3-7 overall. Well, let's run down some scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Wabasha Kellogg defeats Rushford Peterson by a score of 14-12. It was Goodhue over Hayfield, 49-12. Let's see, Chippewa Falls leading Menominee 21-0 in the third quarter. Baldwin Woodville leading St. Croix Central 14-13 at halftime. River Falls over Wausau West 21-14 at half. New Richmond was leading Superior 35-7 at half. Elma Pepin leading Oliva Strum 22-6, that from the second quarter. So those are the scores that we have so far in our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. You can follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard on the sports page of our website at realcountry1430.com. We're going to take one final break. We'll come back. We'll recognize the seniors that played their final football game as the Durand Panther. We'll do that here coming up. You're listening to the Bauer Built Panther postgame show, brought to you by Bauer Built Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN. WRDN.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
And welcome back to the Bauer Built Sports Complex as Stanley Boyd wins it tonight 56-0 over Durand-Arkansaw. Well, Panthers a very young team. That's just part of it. And 4 seniors, 2 of them were hurt. Number 22, Joey Baker. Again, he was one of those seniors that was hurt. Also, number 34, Gavin Yankee. And also number 72, Magnus Lukic as well. And also number 44, Brady Grimes. Our 4 seniors on this team. Again, 2 of those were hurt. Very, very young team. And like we talked with Coach Rosemeyer, these are tough games. And there's still Stanley Boyd fans listening or watching. They will tell you, yeah, we remember those years too. And again, I think Stanley Boyd has 17, 18 seniors. So again, it's one of those things, a young team, a lot of experience that they're gaining here. And hopefully for next year, some of that stuff's going to start to pay off. But again, it's been wonderful being able to call the football games once again. One thing I've liked about this year as well is I didn't have to wear my heavy winter coat. I didn't freeze once during any of these Friday night games. I could do that all the time. But for us, now our fall football season for the Panthers is done. We'll start getting ready for the basketball season coming up here later in November. And also good luck to the Lady Panthers in the volleyball regionals. That will be starting on Tuesday at Durand-Arkansaw High School. They take on Gay Electric Trempealeau. And congratulations to the Lady Panthers on their Dunn St. Croix Conference Championship as well. Once again, our final score tonight, Stanley Boyd defeats Durand-Arkansaw 56-0. Please thank all of our sponsors for supporting our broadcasts. You've been listening to Durand-Arkansaw Boys High School Football here on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. I'm Brian Winnikins. Have a great weekend, and remember, don't be burning this weekend with all of the dry weather. Burning bans are in place for Dunn and Buffalo County, but if you can, avoid any burning this weekend.